What is going on, guys? Welcome to the JWK show. We talk about crypto and XRP, and we keep things short and concise. Major update from Eleanor Tretz from Fox Business. She says the Clarity Act just passed out of the House Agriculture GOP with a vote of 47-6 following a nearly 3-hour markup. So we do have more numerology symbolisms happening with the vote. We have 47-6, 4 plus 7 is 11. We have 611, which is also 911. We have the 3 number as well. As Nikola Tesla said, we have 369 as the numbers of the world, and we also have Donald Trump as the 47th president. And now they're just starting on the markup now in financial committee. So we are getting closer to crypto regulations, which is bullish news. And we do have today U.S. Senate to vote on a stablecoin bill this Wednesday. We have Majority Leader John Thune just filing cloture, a tool used to shut down debates and force a vote on the Genius Act. So guys, we will be getting a forced vote on the stablecoin bill, the Genius Act, aka stablecoin regulations, and hopefully we do see this bill passing as well. We know that some of the Democrats' members are anti-crypto, anti-stablecoin, so this will not be an easy fight, but guys, at the end, it will get passed. At the end, this is just a show, and the 1% want to bring in a new digital world, a digital financial system. And on top of that, we have the biggest bank, the second biggest bank in the US, Bank of America, developing its own stablecoin. And this has been revealed by CEO of Bank of America today. We have Brian Moynihan. Stablecoins are launching on Wall Street. So we now have Wall Street getting involved in the crypto space, very bullish. Lots of money getting ready to flow into cryptos. We have U.S. Congressman William Timmons requesting that the SEC retain all related documents of their inconsistent treatment of Ethereum under Gary Gensler. So Gary Gensler is not off the hook, and even though Gary Gensler is now not part of the SEC, guys, he's still liable for all the damages he caused when he was at the SEC, when he was SEC chairman. So we could see Gary Gensler spending some time in jail. We have the key dates as well in 2025 for XRP ETFs, ISO 20022 crypto coins, and stablecoins. So we have June 16, marking the end of the 60-day pause granted in the Ripple versus SEC case to explore a potential settlement. If no agreement is reached or no status update is filed by then, the appeals process will resume. So this is the next big SEC date. We have July 14, 2025, USA Fedwire Fund Service, ISO 2022 migration rescheduled for July 14, 2025, giving institutions more time to prepare. We have XRP, parts of the ISO 20022 list, and this means that we have Fedwire officially getting ready to use XRP. We are migrating over to XRP and cryptos. We have by summer and fall of 2025, Genius Act in the US. We have a final congressional vote on the Genius Act expected, and this will depend on reconciliation between the House and Senate versions of the bill, and both bills are focused on creating a clear regulatory framework for stablecoins. We have on September 30th, 2025, all U.S. federal agencies must stop issuing paper checks and switch to electronic payments, including direct deposit and real-time methods where possible. This is an executive order modernizing federal payments and encouraging real-time options. Guys, we have all this tokenized on top of a blockchain. Everything is coming on chain. On top of the XRP ledger, we have October 9th, 2025. In Europe, all Euro area banks must send instant payments. Fees must not exceed those of regular SEPA transfers, and this is when we have phase 2 of the EU launching their CBDC. We have by October 18th to the 19th of 2025, the SEC has a 240-day deadline to decide on the Grayscale XRP Trust and the 21 shares core XRP Trust ETFs, with deadlines on October 18 and 19 2025 respectively. So we should see the launch of the XRP ETFs happening later on past Q2. And in November 2025, we have all financial institutions using SWIFT for cross-border payments must fully adopt ISO 20022. Only ISO 2022 will be supported for SWIFT cross-border payments. Empty messages will be discontinued, and this means that we will see the 11,000 plus banks using SWIFT now using cryptocurrencies such as XRP for cross-border payments. So we should see some sort of announcement before November of SWIFT's using XRP, officially forming a partnership with Ripple using XRP's escrow. And guys, we had that announcement, I believe, back in, I believe it was April or a couple of months ago, but allegedly that was all fake. It was the accounts got hacked and they released an announcement. But guys, we all know that that is not true. The news was released too early, and so we are eventually expecting the announcement to be released again sometime in the future, hopefully this year, hopefully ASAP. And by the end of 2025, we have ISO 20022 expected to become the global standard for financial messaging, covering 80% of the world's transaction volume and 87% of the total transaction value. As Ripple said, we have XRP handling all of the money, and with 80% of the world's transaction using XRP, we could see XRP actually hitting multi-trillion dollars in market cap by the end of 2025. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.